This episode is called The Witching Hour, and it's named The Witching Hour because that is the title of the first book in Anne Rice's Mayfair trilogy. Michelle Ashford and I, who created the show together, really wanted to signal that we were embarking on, in this first season, telling the story of this first book.
Where did he go? The man that was just talking to her?
What man?
Rowan is this extraordinarily independent spirit. I love this character who's like out in the open ocean, on a boat, in the elements, on her own. But part of the mystery of Rowan is that she's searching for who she is. She's searching for an understanding of where home is.
I was telling the Uber man about you.
Yeah?
Yeah. And he said, if she's such a fancy doctor, why does she live on a boat like a dropout?
Did you tell him so I can travel the globe searching for home?
I'm your home.
Is Ellie her true home, or is there some other larger home and family out there?
The hours will be long, and I need to know how that's gonna fly with the husband, boyfriend, kids.
None of the above.
It felt really important that we see Lemley as someone who's stopping her from being able to achieve what she wants to achieve, which is a real natural desire to save her mother's life.
Pick a name. Let's get your mom in this thing.
Pick a name.
There's 30 slots. We already have 30 patients. Doesn't matter to me which patient your mom replaces.
What he's saying to her is, I have an instinct that you are a killer.
If my mother saw me pick a name, she would drop dead on the spot way before the cancer could kill her.
And in arguing with him that she is not a killer, that he is wrong about her, she kills him. And so, in fact, he was right in his instinct about her in some way. This is a question that's gonna plague Rowan through the entire first season. Am I a destroyer or not?
What about the man?
I hardly ever see him anymore.
Deirdre, lying is also a sin.
Deirdre has been locked up in the First Street house and not allowed to go anywhere except to school and to confession because her aunts are so terrified of the power of Lasher, who is this being who's connected to her.
Stop it! Stop it now!
This is one of the scenes that comes out of the book where rose petals are falling and young girls outside the church are dancing in them. And that idea that throughout her childhood, there's then been this magical being in her life who showers her with rose petals and makes her feel special and makes her feel divine is a part of the seduction of this figure, Lasher.
How many times have I told you not to encourage him?
I didn't ask him to come.
Why can't you see that I am trying to protect you? Just go to your room and think about what you've done.
She believes Lasher is the only one who sees or understands her because her aunts have made any kind of other human interaction impossible for her. Cortland is such a wonderful character.
Don't hog the beauty, come on.
Just full of that Mayfair kind of joy and lavishness and decadence.
You can't imagine the number of times I've driven by your house and thought I should stop and throw stones at your window, try to get you out of there.
I wish you had.
Well, I was sure it would only make more trouble between you and my sisters. So, here's to you.
He's also a nefarious character. He's got all kinds of hidden agendas. The snake seemed to embody him perfectly.
No, I'm worried for your soul, for the soul of your child.
It felt really important that Rowan's birth, the origin of this character, be embedded in the story of the pilot. We wanted the audience to be in on the secret of Rowan's origins, this kind of fairy tale story of this baby who's taken from a family, moved somewhere else, doesn't know who she is, doesn't know her name. Anne Rice's book is all about mothers and the power of women.
I want to see her. She needs to see the doctor first.
No! Carla! No! Bring her back! No!
So it felt really important to have Rowan's birth in this first episode.
This baby can never, ever know who she is. It would be too dangerous for this family and for her.
Whatever you say, Aunt Carlotta.
We wanted to end the episode with Rowan out in the elements again, just as we met her, but with so much having changed. She's lost her mother. She is beginning to think of herself as a kind of monster who has a power she doesn't understand. And in Deirdre's story, this necklace comes off, and now Lasher has been released.
I want to know who Deirdre Mayfair really is.
What will happen now that Lasher has come into proximity with Rowan?